President Donald Trump delivering a primetime address Wednesday to outline his plan to end the war with Iran, sending a stern warning if a ceasefire isn't reached soon.
If there is no deal, we are going to hit each and every one of their electric generating plants very hard and probably simultaneously.
The war began February 28th after U.S. and Israeli forces launched multiple airstrikes targeting many of Iran's nuclear facilities and their leaders to force a regime change.
These core strategic objectives are nearing completion.
Iran immediately retaliated, launching strikes on U.S. and Israel targets across the Middle East. It's caused ongoing unrest in the region. The escalating violence has effectively halted maritime traffic through the Strait of Hormuz. It's a key waterway for roughly 20% of the world's oil. The disruption has caused gas prices to soar more than 36% in the last month, now over $4 a gallon. But Trump downplayed the economic concerns and said Iran would have to reopen the strait because it needs to sell oil to rebuild.
That will resume the flowing and the gas prices will rapidly come back down.
The high gas prices have become a political pressure point for Trump. A recent CNN poll found 76% of people disapprove of how Trump is handling gas prices.
10, 9, 8, 7. RS-25 engines lit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And liftoff.
El despegue de la misión Artemis II ocurrió a las 6:34 de la tarde del 1 de abril de 2026, un instante que quedará grabado en la historia de la humanidad. Fue el lanzamiento más majestuoso que ha presenciado Cabo Cañaveral en décadas. El ángulo bajo del sol bañó al cohete en una luz brillante y dramática, y mientras subía dejaba una estela de fuego rojiza y anaranjada. El arco de nubes que pintó en el cielo por la columna de humo permaneció por varias horas, resaltando la belleza del lanzamiento. La ciencia y la emoción se encontraron en Cabo Cañaveral y así comenzó el regreso de la humanidad al espacio profundo. Aquí la emoción era inevitable, un momento que nos recuerda hasta dónde podemos llegar cuando la ciencia y el propósito común avanzan de la mano. Los edificios temblaron con el impacto del sonido, generado por las 8.8 millones de libras de empuje del cohete, un rugido que no solo sacudió la tierra, sino que estremeció a todos los presentes, marcando el inicio de una nueva era. Por primera vez en medio siglo, astronautas viajan más allá de la órbita terrestre rumbo a la Luna.
There's a huge universe out there. With a lot of galaxies.
And a lot of characters. Mario, Luigi, and their friends and nemesis are back in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, with some new voices joining for the sequel.
Where's the troubled pipe?
Chris Pratt is back as Mario and Charlie Day as Luigi.
Who is this? Yoshi.
They are joined by new voice cast member Donald Glover as Yoshi.
Toad, pack our things.
Anya Taylor-Joy returns as Princess Peach, along with Keegan-Michael Key as Toad.
Your king has returned!
On the villain side, Jack Black is back as the voice of Bowser, joined by Benny Safdie as Bowser Jr.
Princess Rosalina, you're coming with me!
New to the animated adventure is the cosmically powered character Rosalina, voiced by Brie Larson.
It's really special.
A surprise casting announcement dropped ahead of the movie's premiere when Universal revealed Glenn Powell is voicing Nintendo's Fox McCloud in the film.
Let's go!
Let's go!